Hey everybody, I'm the Mysterious JG.
No, I'm Zerfall.
And you're scum, VM. No. We have been spending more time than I'm going to reveal setting up the technical stuff necessary to record the LP that we are going to start presenting. And as sexy as Lore of the Temptress sounds, we're actually going to play Day of the Tentacle, the sequel to Maniac Mansion.
That's right.
So, unless you got any kind of cool introductory thing you want to say, Zerf, I'm just gonna let it roll here.
I've never played this game before, so we'll see how this goes. I don't think either of us have.
I actually played through it years ago, and it was not new when I played it, but it was still quite some time ago. It's kind of weird. It was like Blues Brothers 2000 for me. Blues Brothers was like my favorite movie, and I never saw Blues Brothers 2000, and I heard a lot of people saying it sucked, so I never went out to see it, but
It did suck.
Maniac Mansion was one of my favorite. It did. Okay, I'll take your word for it. I haven't really heard a lot of people arguing the other way, but Maniac Mansion is one of my favorite games from my childhood. So when this came out and I couldn't play it, like probably if I could have played it immediately, I would have been excited. But for me, Zach McCracken was the sequel to Maniac Mansion, even though it didn't have any of the same people. It just had the same look, and I always thought of it kind of as a sequel, even though it was much less well known. So I didn't
I
really.
think they're considered to be in the same universe too.
They I There's definitely jokes in Zach McCracken that are references to Maniac Mansion, but I don't know if they're in the same like continuity or whatever. But when Day of the Tentacle
You can
came
just
out,
consider this the end of the trilogy.
yeah, there you go, that works. Although there's the fan made Zach McCracken game I've never played, but so this came out. I played it years ago. It was fine. It was like I didn't go into it. I basically told myself, okay, this is not playing this game. I will not be a child playing Maniac Mansion for the first time again. It's not going to be that great as it was when I was like 6, and I thought that was the best game in the world, and nothing could ever beat it. But I didn't go into it like prepared to hate it, so I came out of it liking it. It's a fun little game on its own merits, but it's it doesn't have it's not actually the same people. It's who made it. It's just
Yeah.
it's a fun
And it is hard
puzzle
to go
game.
back to a series that you liked as a kid and expect it to be the same sort of. It's hard not to have some sort of expectations going into it and having them always dashed.
Right. Some of our heroes from our childhood, they are best just remembered as childhood heroes. Like, I don't think we'd really want to see like a Xbox 360 game starring Sonny Bonds, but who knows?
Speak for yourself.
Okay, maybe you would. But anyway, folks.
No, but you know what? Thundercats. I loved Thundercats as a kid. I tried to watch it again when I was in college, and I never got past the first episode because of how shitty it actually is. Sorry. This is already not a PG, but I was so disappointed with it ruined my childhood memories of that show, and I highly recommend not watching shows you watched when you were a kid for the most part.
I watched G.I. Joe the other day. It was freaking awesome. But,
Well, there you go. So it's hit or miss.
hit or miss. But anyway, Day of the Tentacles, I recall being pretty good. So let's check it out and see if that is the case. Oh, and if you thought that was an indulgent intro, folks, you have no idea how long it took us to get video game audio and both of our voices on the same freaking track.
That's true.
This is probably the only point in the game where you should be able to hear the music, but I had to crank it down because it's so loud everywhere else. It's cutie, it's cartoony. This really does not look like the Maniac Mansion art style at all. If I can just start complaining right out of the gate here. But they have the weird motion around.
I don't think you should drink that. It looks bad for you.
Nonsense. It makes me feel great. Smarter. More aggressive.
It's Red Bull.
I feel like I
Red
could.
Bull gives you tentacles.
Like I could.
No, it seems like he's gonna start spraying some white liquid, actually. Okay.
Like I could.
He grew arms. I didn't remember that.
Wow. He's evolving.
Take on the world.
And look at the green tentacle cower in fear there.
The poor limp green tentacle.
Look, Hoagie, it's a hamster. Just what I need for dissection lab tomorrow.
I think I need
I
that
really
for the
shouldn't be
battle
putting
burn.
the super
You know, like
titles
we could
over
bite
people's
its head
faces.
off or whatever.
Hands off that hamster.
Friend of yours, Bernard?
He belongs to Weird Ed Edison, and it looks like he's brought us a note.
His name can't possibly be Weird Ed, like his actual name.
It's from my old
Well,
friend,
he's like Weird Al.
Green Tentacle. He says that Purple Tentacle's mutated
This game
into
would
an
be better if it
insane
had Weird Al
genius,
as a playable
and
character.
Dr. Fred's going to kill them both.
Now the girl there, I don't know if her eye was doing that in shock or if that's just kind of what her eye does.
I think
thought
that's her
I was
face.
free of Dr. Fred and those crazy Edisons forever.
But then someone made a sequel 10
But
years
now,
after the fact.
I know that I must go back to the mansion.
Was that like the original title?
Ooh.
I'm thinking that must have been the original title.
Yeah, it was the working title. Back to Maniac Mansion.
So it's actually a very cute and fun game. It's just that this whole cartoony style and the music really doesn't have anything to do with Maniac Mansion. It's sometimes I'm harder on a sequel than I would be if this was like its own standalone adventure game. Especially because this came out when they were already kind of on the wane. So anytime you could find a good point-and-click adventure, I was all over it.
Yeah.
We were already turning into first-person shooter land. Sigh. Oh, I forgot to start my timer. Music and digital effects by various people. Captain Trips.
Now it's actually extra funny for me because this intro, because of it's streaming across, I'm getting the whole, like you had the sliding characters.
Yeah.
It seems like one of those early 90s infomercials where they just played every like 8th second they changed the frame. It's not quite as bad as that, but it's definitely not fully animated.
You want to spend another 2 hours working on the settings?
I don't think so.
Probably. We'll just have to roll here. 4 people on story. Based on characters created by people who were not involved in this game. There's Nurse Edna up there. I don't think we really see that many of the Edisons in the game.
Okay, we'll spread out commando style.
Nice.
Laverne, you go secure the area behind those double doors. Hoagie, you take care of upstairs reconnaissance. I'll maintain Command HQ here, in the lobby.
What are we looking for?
We've got to find where Dr. Fred is holding the tentacles.
You want to look at Dr.
This
Fred's
better not
tentacle?
take too long. I've got an anatomy final tomorrow.
And
So
I've got a show to set up later tonight. If I'm late, I don't get to test the drum.
She's clearly on drugs.
If I know Dr. Fred, he's got the tentacles tied up in his secret lab. Question is, where's his secret lab?
And why has the mansion changed so much since the last time we were here?
What are you talking about? It's always been welcoming people and having
Well, I mean,
out-of-order payphones.
it had like a... Oh. I suppose that's true. I think it stops being accurate, but no, you're right. I probably am jumping all over the accuracy when it's actually better than I thought. I remember it definitely had Chuck the Plant before. So, all right, I guess I don't remember how to solve this game. I meant to ask you to get a a hint book or something handy on the interwebs, but
I thought about that ahead of time myself. I've got a Universal Hint Systems open where it's the style where you ask a question and then it
progressively more giving it away hints, but
yeah.
Open Chuck the Plant. But yeah, we'll just poke around and see what we can find, folks. So we will look at Chuck the Plant first. Look at Chuck the Plant. I think there are hotkeys I'm not using.
A horticultural horror.
That's not very nice.
Yeah, it's just a cactus. They look like that for real.
It's not very nice.
Neat.
Now, what is it on the floor there?
Now this is gum with a dime stuck. I'm intimately familiar with this screen from all the testing we did. Beyond this, I don't know what's going on. But there's a piece of gum on the floor with a dime stuck in it.
Mmm, spearmint, my favorite.
So we should probably try to pick that up.
I would
It's
think
stuck
so.
to the floor.
Oh.
Can we pull it?
It's stuck to the floor.
I doubt we can do anything else with it.
It's stuck to the floor. I'd rather not.
What was he going
I
to do with that?
can't touch it. It's spiny.
Well, there's certainly somewhere in the old game there was a Venus flytrap monster type thing. I figure it could probably like chew the gum or something, but this might be something to come back to. We can look at the flyer.
That one looks like it's from a local hardware store.
There's also a rack for flyers.
Looks like a stand for tourist info and ads for local merchants.
Oh, so it's like the Maniac Mansion was like a hotel. I don't think I got that when I was a kid, but
I didn't think it felt like that either when you played the game. Maybe
But
it's changed into one now for this game.
well, I mean, there's an office. There's a welcome sign. I don't know.
Can you get in the office?
I believe we will get to that eventually.
It's from George's Hardware.
I think
George
it's locked.
says that every American should have a vacuum cleaner in their basement.
Let's look at the office door.
That's kind of funny because I have a vacuum cleaner in my
Neat.
basement, but I'm not American.
Wait, you're not American? Oh, I didn't know that. What am I doing playing games with you? You're a foreigner. Okay, so we can get in there. I thought for some reason it was going to be locked.
But things aren't normally that straightforward.
And that's not going to actually accomplish anything. Although it's nice that he will actually use the bell. Now we got new music to listen to. Got god-awful 70s lamps.
Is that a telephone?
I hope
No, it's
no
a
one's
camera.
watching. I look so goofy on video.
Oh. It's a portrait. Can you look at the portrait like I asked you to?
Looks like Dr. Fred wearing a powdered wig. Handsome in a way, but I'm glad he eventually accepted his hair loss.
I figured out a hotkey.
It's closed.
Can we open the desk drawer? Boo Boo be gone.
Boo Boo began.
It's a bottle of correctional fluid.
Some of these
Oh, so it's like
these are very clever hotkeys. L for look, P for pickup. I was looking for the old Zach McCracken way where they were actually just the keyboard keys lined up where the commands are on screen. So Q,
Yeah, that would've
Q
been,
would be give.
It's a bottle of correctional fluid.
But as you can see, they've reduced.
Is that
Sorry, go ahead.
like a passport on his desk?
Might be. Ah, Swiss bank
Gee,
book.
Dr. Fred doesn't have a penny. Gee, Dr. Fred doesn't have a penny. I'd rather not. Boy, the Edisons are a spectacularly ugly family.
Seems mean-spirited, but that was pretty much true.
Yeah.
Accurate.
Do you see
Wow,
the
it's from my
Star Wars?
favorite movie.
Yeah, Lucasfilms.
I have 3 just like it at home.
Well, you don't have them with
Oh,
you.
he's a nerd.
Nerds like Star Wars.
It looks broken, but there's something in the coin return.
See, the original Maniac Mansion would never have made it that easy for you. They would have made you
Yeah.
pixel hunt like a son bitch.
1952.
Columbus sailed the ocean. Oh, no. Now, I know the first thing that you could consider a puzzle in this game, which we're basically about to hit upon. But let's wander around for a bit.
Hoagie's got that part of the house.
So you can't go up and you can't go
Did we already...
out. Can you go outside?
Laverne's covering that territory. I'm not leaving this motel until I find those tentacles.
So one of the ways in which they make it gets harder, but one of the ways they make it easy at the beginning is you can't really go very far from where it is you're meant to solve the next puzzle.
Yeah. Is there anything under that mat? Can you push or pull it?
Well, is it even selectable? I don't think it's an item that you can interact with.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, that's a good instinct. Something under the... Usually, the man on the outside probably has a key for the... Like, the grate or something. But in fact, what we actually have to do next, and this is about as far as I got with playing around with recording the game, is we can open the grandfather clock door here.
Aha! A secret passage. This is all too easy.
All too easy. He hit his head at Zany.
Laverne, how'd you get upstairs?
Am I upstairs? I got lost.
Seen any tentacles?
You want to
What's a
see
tentacle?
mine?
Oh, just something I whipped up in my spare time.
He's whipping his
Made
tentacles.
good pets, actually, until one of them tried to take over the world. Had to tie the little buggers up in the basement.
Good thing you told us that.
That's
Yeah,
not...
Bernard wanted us to set them free.
Thank God you weren't that stupid. Did you say Bernard?
Why did you tie
Okay,
up Green
you're
Tentacle?
free to
Green
go.
Tentacle didn't do anything.
Thanks, Bernard.
Yes, thank you, naive human. Now I
Uh-oh.
can finish taking over the world.
If they got nothing else right, they got the tentacle movement down correct.
Oh, yeah. Now
Even
I
as a
remember.
kid, I was
He's
amazed at the way they had to like
incredibly evil, isn't
jump
he?
with every step.
I'll try to talk him out of it.
But it's not gonna work, or this would be a very easy game.
Well, what possible harm could one insane mutant tentacle do?
Leaping lab rats!
Dr. Fred.
What have you done this time, you meddling milquetoast? Now Purple Tentacle is free to use his evil mutant powers to take over the world and enslave all humanity.
No alliteration that time.
Our only hope now is to turn off my sludge-o-magic machine and prevent the toxic mutagen from entering the river.
Isn't it a
Maybe,
little late
yeah,
for
see,
that,
maybe you should have
Doctor?
done that
Of
before.
course. That's
Yeah.
why I'll have to do it. Yesterday, through the time machine.
This is all your fault, Bernard.
Behold, children, the Chron-O-John.
Doc, can't you just send Bernard?
No, you must all go to increase the odds that one of you will make it there alive.
It's nice that they volunteered to
Have any
go.
people ever been hurt in this thing?
Of course not. This is the first time I've ever tried it on people. Well, I'll be.
It worked. So it's kind of, they're making fun of the TARDIS here too. That's kind of cute.
Bernard, float over here so I can punch
Although they don't
you.
seem to expect anyone to know that
This
for
must be
nerd
that
references.
Woodstock place Mom and Dad are always talking about.
Oh, there you go. See, she's like a drug baby. That's why she's
what
so messed
could it
up.
all mean?
I don't know. I don't want to know.
Die. Die.
Weird.
We may not live to see yesterday.
I'm sure Dr. Fred wouldn't have done this if it weren't safe.
Uh-huh.
After all, he is a doctor.
It works! I can't believe it!
I
And
don't
then
believe
this
it.
imitation diamond wasn't good enough.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
There was I was watching a riff tracks the other day where some old serial where a Batman villain was using a machine powered by diamonds. It's kind of a weird thing to come back up.
It does seem like a weird power supply. It doesn't really have anything of energy in it.
Oh, that got really naughty there for a second. Oh, good. He had the blue chemical toilet stuff on him, too. That's very authentic.
Cheap mail order jewels.
What happened to Hoagie and Laverne?
I knew I should have bought a real diamond.
Are they alive?
My dials say that the larger specimen landed 200 years
The
in the
larger
past,
specimen.
and the other is stuck 200 years in the future.
Well, hurry up and bring them back.
I will, as soon as I get a new diamond. Then all your buddies have to do is plug in their respective Chron-O-Johns and...
Plug them in? Where is Hoagie going to find an electrical outlet 200 years in the past?
Yes, well, he'll be needing my patented super battery then, won't he? Now, where did I put those patented super battery plans of mine?
There's a lot of exposition in this
How
game.
are we gonna get Hoagie
Yeah.
plans?
Don't worry me with details, boy. Just help me find the plans. They're in this house somewhere.
Solve a couple
Now what am I
puzzles
going to
and
do?
they'll show up, I'm sure.
I think I made myself perfectly clear. Step 1, find plans. Step 2, save world. Step 3, get out of my house. Let's get cracking.
So the
No, I
plans...
thought it was a motel now, not a house.
I guess it is a house, and it's just a house that has tourist brochures. The plans are obviously in a safe, which is locked by a key, which is probably located under a rug, or you might have to use a screwdriver you find in a toolbox to pry some loose boards or something. Just, you know, figure it out.
So I guess we can probably explore
It
more of the
can't
house
do
now, eh?
anything without a new diamond.
I'm hoping we can, otherwise there's really not a whole lot going on. The toilet. The Chron-O-John and the toilet are two different items, but I have a feeling neither of them have a diamond in it.
It's
Maybe I put them upstairs. That's got to be it. Upstairs.
Maybe we're supposed to go upstairs.
Upstairs, you think?
Maybe.
I think it's the switch for the sludge-o-matic machine. There, it's off. But it's too late now.
Too late.
It's Dr. Fred's design for a super battery. It's capable of storing up to 1 gigavolt with a charging time of only 0.01 seconds. Wow!
So, in case anyone's wondering, the subtitles and the voices are way the F off. It's not a factor they're recording here.
Oh, it's not just me?
No.
It looks like a generator driven by a treadmill.
I mean, with single lines, it's fine. Anything with more than that, it's having some trouble. So wait, where the heck... Oh. I was wondering where...
Yoo-hoo! Dr. Fred?
Well, we got to watch where he went, but let's use our newfound freedom to head over this way. Now that we have the free range of the house, I imagine we will run into Ed and Edna. Which is, yeah, that'll be fun.
I've never gotten over my childhood fear of Uzo.
Can't say I blame him. Jesus, look at that thing.
Can you push it or anything? It's what looks like one of those punching bag things.
He's a milk toast, folks.
I hate that clown.
Hates that rabbit.
Air conditioning, I guess.
Well, there has got to be something in there. Let's see if it'll actually let us open it. Hey, he can. What do you know?
Air conditioning, I guess.
How could there not be anything in there? This defies...
Aren't any way to interact with it other ways.
Air conditioning, I guess. I'd rather not.
God. So there are hypno glasses on this thing, and they're not really an interactable item.
Can you put the hamster in the microwave?
Well, I mean, you could in the previous game.
I'm not touching it. These models have a history of leakage.
And so do you, Bernard.
If we need radiation in the future, though, that might be an option.
I imagine this game is not going to be short on things that are radioactive. It is a Maniac Mansion sequel. Here we got coffee and decaf coffee.
It doesn't seem to open.
Oh, I thought I was picking it up.
Okay, I was worried you were going to have to have 6 things at a time, and it would be like inventory management.
Oh, God. Inventory is full. Use door. Open door. 25 cents every 30 minutes. It's weird they have a pay laundry in here. Okay, well, this is definitely not a 100% accurate recreation of the previous game's mansion. I can live with that.
Yeah. Well, when he went to leave, he said it was a motel. He's like, I'm not leaving this motel till I find those tentacles.
Yeah.
So...
No, you're right. They might have refurbished the place for that purpose.
Who knows what surprises await inside?
The shadow.
It's a fine funnel. It doesn't seem to open.
Damn it, I keep clicking open things I'm trying to pick up. Wow, we got some exciting stuff going on here. There's a coin slot. We have a dime. There is...
But you need a quarter.
Yeah. Do not sit on machines.
There's no sit-on button, eh?
Oh, there's an old...
This is as open as it gets.
That's one of those oldie styley ones. Oh, look, there's a broken coin slot on this one.
It looks pretty broken.
Alright, let's keep on keeping on here. Ooh. Okay, so
looks like the
zany
tentacle's getting up to no good.
the zany exposition is continuing, folks.
No, I'll take it to the roof.
Wow, that really just kind of didn't need a lot of solving to just climb right up the fireplace. Open, closed window?
I can't. It's stuck. It's already open.
So we haven't yet hit the point in the game where we are out of places to wander around while looking for puzzles to solve. I'm sure that'll come.
Yeah. They didn't really give you,
It's not really much
like,
going
obviously you're supposed to go upstairs and look for that plan, but it's not too much direction.
on. Well, I'm sort of putting off the plot in the hopes that we'll find interesting stuff, but yeah, we probably really should just get on with that. I distinctly remember one of the goofy jokes in the ending involved, I think you used this flagpole for, like, transporting stuff forward through time. Like, somebody puts something on this flagpole and then you can switch characters, and it results in a wacky goofiness at the ending. But for right now, there's a bed, there's a trapdoor.
There's also an open filing cabinet.
Well, let's close the trapdoor again. No, it's just a... Oh, over here, I see what you mean.
I'm still not letting you do anything with it,
Don't
that
let
way.
me do anything with it. Yeah. This is kind of weird. There's like a whole light shining on this table like it's really important, but it does not seem to be something I can interact
I
with.
wouldn't be surprised if something comes up there later.
Probably. For right now, though, I don't remember this game being like a nasty group of pixel hunts, so...
And there you go, there's the nurse.
I'm so glad that she's back.
Excuse me.
What is it? I'm rather... Say, aren't you Bernard Bernoulli?
Oh, we get to pick.
Wow. I'm not really sure which of these we'd want to use, or... No, my name is Threepwood.
No, my name is Threepwood.
Nice try, but I never forget a face. You broke into our mansion a few years ago to save your little friend. What did you come for this time?
Yeah, well, okay. Well, she remembers you for breaking in. So hopefully when you played the game, you used Bernard. Otherwise, the continuity's already broken. I've come to fix your VCR and trying to keep a tentacle from conquering the world.
I'm trying to keep a tentacle from conquering the world.
Really? How nice.
I don't really know what to choose for any of these. Just admiring your statue.
I was just admiring your statue.
Thank you. It's been in the Edison family since colonial times. One of Fred's ancestors carved it.
This is quite an array of gadgetry you have here.
Yes, it's the best surveillance system in the state.
Are those xenophobe crystal matrix monitors? Do you think I could play with these a bit?
Do you think I could play with these a bit?
Absolutely not.
Are those
Maybe you have to
xenophobe
impress her with
crystal
your
matrix monitors?
Maybe.
knowledge first.
They sure are. They're so clear you can see the fleas on the bedroom wall. Don't touch.
Her whole gimmick, if you don't recall, is that she's ugly but oversexed. So that's fun.
Yes.
Is that a Plexus 7000?
Is that a Plexus 7000 VCR?
It sure is. It's got a dual-tape speed motor with cobalt casing. Don't touch it.
That's some advanced technology right there.
Yeah, more than one speed.
Yeah. There's nothing like sneering at the past. You haven't seen any plans for super battery around?
You haven't seen any plans for a super battery around, have you?
Super battery, huh? Fred might have something like that.
How's Dr. Fred doing?
Well, he's still upset about the family financial situation, seeing that it's his fault and all, but he seems a lot better now that he stopped sleepwalking.
What's wrong with sleepwalking?
What's wrong with sleepwalking?
Ordinarily nothing. But when Fred sleepwalks, he remembers a combination to the safe. I'd find him in the office, opening it, screaming like a
I'm
cat
trying to
in
read
the
along.
oven,
It's a bad
and
idea.
slamming it again. Something about what's in there really scares him. Unfortunately, I was never able to catch the combination since he works it so fast.
So I would imagine at some point we'll have to follow him sleepwalking.
Yeah, that sounds like it's explaining how to solve a puzzle later.
How do you wreck the family finances?
How did he wreck the family finances?
Well, we should have made millions on the computer game they made about us. But the resident genius locked the contract in the safe in his office and forgot the combination.
Wow. How did he manage to stop sleepwalking? And because we have to find a way to get him to start again.
How did he manage
Yeah.
to stop sleepwalking?
He stopped sleeping. Fred drinks a lot of coffee. Me, I only drink decaf.
Okay.
I'll let you get back to what you were doing.
Because apparently...
Come back anytime, you big hunk.
I'll let you get back to what you were doing. It didn't even give me the option. Apparently we hit what we were supposed to find. And that being the
Yes.
case, let's call this a video.
Yeah.
And,
So it sounds like we have to switch the coffee.
yep, and we do have... I was already thinking about that. They gave us 2 of them to work with, so probably need to... We probably need to pour the decaf into the caffeinated one. But we're going to call it a video. When we come back, folks, I think we are going to have to switch her fresh brewed coffee for Folgers Crystals. See if she knows the difference. I'm the Mysterious JG.
I'm Zerfall.
And we will see you guys next time.
Bye.